everybody. Welcome back to We-MNF, where the masses meet the nerds and the freaks. And as you all probably know, David Lynch just died. He was born in January 20, 1946, and died in January 15 this year. So he was 5 days to become 79 years old when he lost this. In my view, he was one of the best North American filmmakers. So we lost someone really important for art, for music, and for movies. Why I said music? Because also David Lynch was a musician. It's true that most of his music projects were related to his films, and he was working on experimental rock, ambient soundscape, avant-garde electropop music, many times in relation to his films. But in 2001, he released a blues album, Blue Bobby, with John F. And there, for those who are curious, you can listen to the unusual guitar playing style of David Lynch. So he plays upside down and backwards like a lap guitar, using a lot of sound effects from the pedals. So it's really curious. So today, due to this fact that we lost David Lynch, but we'll never lose his art, his work. We'll make a session in a homage to David Lynch. So we play two songs today. I was trying to find out what would be the best movies by David Lynch for me, the ones I like more. It was difficult because he did a lot of great things. But in the end, after some thought, I think my favorite works by David Lynch are Blue Velvet, Mulholland Drive, and Wild at Heart. So today we'll play two tracks from Blue Velvet here. So Chico, please take the lead.
Hi, everybody. David Lynch was still uh, uh, being a very important reference to me. I to Shadow too, um, mostly because he was an artist that always searched for a strange aspect of the art.
Yeah.
So and I think me and Shadow, we search something like that in our appreciation of the music. So,
And the movies,
uh,
not only the music, and the movies too.
movies, I'm a little
More conservative
more,
than me.
no, more flexible.
Okay.
Although
You
nowadays
say flexible, I say
I'm
conservative. That's a great.
nowadays I'm here watching a series called Fringe that
Yeah.
uh, has this aspect of the
Mm.
something strange happening. But Twin Peaks was the best offering to me
You like Twin Peaks more. Yeah. Okay.
from David Lynch. This is why I love David Lynch. It started there in the 80s
Mm. For me, it started
because
in the 80s,
I
with Blue Velvet was the start for me.
yes, but Twin Peaks was before that. Was
Yeah.
the yeah
Oh, I thought.
Twin Peaks. Oh, okay, maybe I'm wrong. I don't
No, I
know.
mean, I don't know. I really don't know. So I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that comes as
Okay,
a surprise to me, but I can't say I'm such a connoisseur that I know exactly what's going on. So it can be. I'm not
you
saying you're
can
wrong.
you can put the song now,
Okay.
and in the between I will see here.
Yeah. Let's arrange everything here for things to be
But
correct,
bec-
and then
because
we'll
we can
play the
we,
song.
because we can do that now. It's
Let's.
easy.
So it's In Dreams by Roy Orbison. Yeah. Are you seeing
Mhm.
okay? Chico is okay?
Sorry.
You're seeing the video okay, yeah?
Oh, the video is
Okay,
okay.
okay. Because I had some glitch here in Zoom and I thought something was wrong. But let's go.
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my
Sandman.
room every night, and just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper, go to sleep, everything is alright. I close my eyes, then I drift away into the magic night. I softly say a silent prayer, like dreamers do. Then I fall asleep to dream my dreams of you. In dreams I walk with you. In dreams I talk to you. In dreams you're mine. All of the time we're together. In dreams, in dreams.
That's wonderful. What a song. What a song. Yeah. It's really
Just as
fantastic.
Josh saw here, Twin Peaks is from 1990.
Okay. So it's after Blue Velvet. Blue Velvet 1986.
Yes.
And this is one of the greatest moments in the movie when In Dreams by Roy Orbison is played. Yeah. And you see Dennis Hopper making his fantastic character. He appears there, obsessed with Isabella Rossellini's character. And her name? Valens, Dorothy Valens, yeah, the character by Isabella Rossellini. And this song in Dreams is from the 1950s, yeah, I think. Yeah, 1950s, for sure.
Sounds like, but I don't know.
Yeah. I always have difficulty understanding what is exactly this style.
This style,
Yeah, it's a sha-sha-sha. What kind of music is that? I have some difficulty in classifying the track.
to
I think
me, it's a pop music
it is a
from
pop music from the 50s.
from 50s, but uh, except that, I don't know if
Well, I think by the rhythm is a kind of a cha-cha-cha because we have this this particular rhythm. I think cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha.
mm,
I don't know how to say this in English. I think
okay, okay.
I'm not so sure.
I'm
Okay,
I don't know. I
yeah,
really don't know.
yeah. And Roy Orbison was in the 50s a great success, a very successful musician. So he was on the top of his career in the 50s.
What I can say that this beat I already heard in another music from 50s,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
related to pop rock songs. So
Mm,
that starts the perverse rock from the 60s. We have that.
mm,
Uh, it's a kind of sound that you can find in the, for example, the Stooges from
mm.
uh,
The
Big Pop,
Stooges, okay.
but is this is the fine in the end of the 60s.
Mm.
But we have this kind of beat,
Yeah, it's
rockabilly.
true, it's true.
You have
But
this.
faster, yeah, but faster.
Yes, yes, yes. But I don't know where
It
this
comes from.
this kind.
Well, but Roy Orbison was one of the founding fathers of rock and roll music when it was beginning in the 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah, So it is
Yes.
the same trend in a way. I'll go back a bit so that we can take the feeling, the atmosphere.
But just before the dawn, I'll wake and find you gone.
For dancing.
Yeah, it's for dancing.
I can't help it. I can't help it.
Cha cha cha. You see, it's a cha cha cha.
I remember that you said goodbye. It's too bad that all these things can only happen in my
Yeah, great, great. It is fantastic that I like the string arrangement. The string arrangement is really fantastic. I really like it.
Yeah.
And in looking, I have to see this movie again. Many years I don't see it. And we have this tension between Dennis Hopper's character, who is very complex guy, very violent, and Kyle MacLachlan doing this character is a completely innocent boy falling in a trap because of his fascination with Darth Valens. It's great, great.
Yeah, it's a great story. I saw this, I watched this movie at the time of the
Yeah, me too, me
in the
too.
in the
Yeah.
80s,
In the
and
movies, in the movie theater.
I never watched again
Oh, you should see
after
again. I
that.
saw like 10 times already.
Yeah.
So my choice for homage to David Lynch is Blue Velvet, the title of
The
the
movie I
movie.
like more Mulholland Drive.
Mulholland Drive, yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah. I like
identify
both a lot.
myself more in the kind of the confusion of the film.
Yeah, I see. I see. So
It's
Blue
so
Velvet,
good.
this is a pop song. Yeah, it's from the was composed in 1950 by Bernie Wayne and Lee Morris. And the first recording, I just learned this today because I thought the first recording was by Bob Vinton in 1963, when it was a number one song in Billboard in 1963 with Bob Vinton. But today, learning more about the song, I learned that Tony Bennett made the first recording of the song in 1951 when it was a top 20. And then 1963, Bob Vinton recorded was number one. And the version that appears in the movie several times along the movie is the version by Bob Vinton, not the version by Tony Bennett. That's why I thought it was the original version. And I also learned something. I thought that because Lana Del Rey recorded Blue Velvet in the 80s, and Isabella Rossellini, I thought she was simply mimicking, but who was playing was Lana Del Rey. No, 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 no. Isabella
No,
Rossellini herself, she
sure.
sings.
So,
She sings, yeah. But I'll do something like that. I'll play just some minutes of the Tony Bennett's version, and then some minutes of the Bob Vinton's version, and then we go for the full rendition by Isabella Rossellini. It's interesting to compare, yeah, different tracks. So let's listen just some minutes by the Tony Bennett's version, the first recording of Blue Velvet.
She wore blue velvet, bluer than velvet was the night. Softer than satin was the light from the stars. She wore blue velvet, bluer than velvet were her eyes, warmer than May her tender sighs. Love was ours, ours, a love I held tightly, feeling the rapture grow, like a flame burning brightly. But when she left, gone was the glow.
So that was a bit of the Tony Bennett's version. Let's take a look at Bob Vinton's version now. It's very different. It's very different. It's interesting. Another rhythm. Eh?
She wore blue.
Completely different vocal style too.
Bluer than velvet was the night, softer than satin was the light from the stars.
It's a jazzy, yeah. Tony Bennett is a quintessential ballad. This is a jazzy version.
Bluer than velvet were her eyes, warmer than May her tender sighs. Love was ours, ours, love I held tightly, feeling the rapture grow, like a flame burning brightly. But when she left, gone was the glow of blue.
So that was Bob Vinton. Quite different, yeah? And then
Yes.
the movie version with Isabella Rossellini. Let's just make this thing disappear again because it came back. So let's go now, the song in its entirety.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Lady.
The Blue
Miss
Lady.
Dorothy Valens.
The True Innocents, youngsters.
The innocence is done now.
It's amazing. It's the best version for sure. What a performance.
Softer than satin was the light from the stars. She wore blue velvet, bluer than velvet were her eyes, warmer than May her tender sighs. Love was ours, ours, a love I held tightly, feeling the rapture grow, like a flame burning brightly. But when she left, Gone was the glow of blue velvet, but
I think this part where it becomes like a dream, yeah. So there are two sound mixings. One is
And
like in the bar, the other is like a dream, and the voice goes far away. The instruments are completely obscured, so it's great. It's
it's
great.
curious because you can see like that, but you can see the inverse too, because this in the beginning you have a perfect mix. The sound is recorded, the voice, and she was in with a perfect hair,
Yeah.
and and when cut and starts the part that is with the short hair,
Mm.
and the sound is not the sound of a mix, is the sound of the stage, and you can hear the the sound of the machine filming, the camera filming.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah.
you can back a little
Yeah,
to
to
you
check
can
that.
just
Yeah, I
see.
never paid attention to that, so I want to pay attention now. Let's go back a bit here.
Now, in the transition,
In the transition.
love warm, bluer than
oh,
velvet
sound
were
is
her
clean.
It's clean, it's clean, it's clean.
It's clean.
Oh,
warmer than
okay.
her tender sighs. Love was
I see.
So seems more real,
It's
more
like
real.
someone is stalking her who is filming her because you see that the camera is in the hand, yeah. The camera is moving. It's a stalker feeling,
burning brightly.
which fits the story of the movie, yeah.
But when she left, gone was the glow.
Now it's back to the other mixing, yeah.
Velvet, but
Now
in
Dennis
my
Hopper.
heart there'll always be
There he is.
precious and warm a memory through
What a great
the
actor.
years. And I still can see blue velvet through my tears.
And she looks at him, yeah.
What?
When she finishes the song, she's looking at Dennis Hopper's character. It's quite clear. And it is an obsession, yeah. He has the velvet tissue, the blue velvet tissue in his hands. It's complete obsession. So this is a dark movie. This is a dark movie. And this performance by Isabella Rossellini is amazing. It's something else. Well, I like Bob Vinton's version. I learned about Tony Bennett's version today, and I also think it's quite fine. I like Lana Del Rey's version, but this one is the best one by Isabella Rossellini, for me at least.
It's different.
It's completely different, yeah. It's different.
Isabella
But I think it's very
Rossellini
touching how
versions.
she sings. It's touching, it's deep. It's very deep. The interpretation is very deep. I really like it. The emotion is heavy emotion. Yeah.
Tony Bennett is very touching too.
It's very touching too, but not so emotionally laden. Not so emotionally laden. Isabella Rossellini, her interpretation You see the layers. There's so many things going on inside that woman, and she is able to convey that. She's singing, the surface is just a ballad, is okay, but you look at her eyes and how she's singing, so layers and layers of complexity behind. And that's something that's hard to do. It's hard to do. We have a Brazilian singer who does this all the time. You need to play in the channel in the future. Maria Bethânia. She does the kind of the same thing. As you listen, it's emotional. It's so emotionally laden. It's amazing.
Yes. In Brazil, I like Nana Caymmi.
Oh, she's also very emotionally laden. Another one.
In this sense, I prefer Nana Caymmi. Nana Caymmi, it's crazy.
We should do a session with Maria Bethânia and Nana Caymmi, emotionally laden Brazilian ladies.
Yeah.
And yeah. But it was great to see these two tracks, and now I'm really ready to see Blue Velvet again for the 11th time. It got me the feeling of seeing the movies. These are two of the most fantastic scenes in the movie. So yeah. So
I
that
have
was
to watch it again.
you have to watch
It,
again. You have to
I
watch
can
again
re
today, Chico. Today
I
is
can
the day.
remember
You
what
have to
I
watch it
remember.
now.
No, I can't do that. What I remember, it's uh, she the Isabella Rossellini's character.
Dorf Valens.
She can feel love with the other guy, and when she have a thing with I don't remember the names of the characters.
Yeah, I don't remember. I only remember Dorf Valen. It's
We-
funny. You
we-
see the thing 10 times and I can only remember Dorf Valens.
when she had a thing with the boy, the young guy,
Kyle
uh,
MacLachlan's character.
she said to him something that I remember until today. You put this in me. This is
Yeah,
love.
yeah. This
You
disease in
put
me.
this
Yeah,
is you put
this
this in
this
me. Yeah,
disease in me, and the disease is love. Yeah.
yeah.
And I think I was thinking that the character that impresses more in the movie is really Dorf Valen and the character by Dennis Hopper. Yeah. But the contrast with the very young, innocent couple is absolutely fundamental to the movie because that's the tension. And when the tension resolves by the end of the movie, I don't know if you remember that everything goes very okay in the end. So everything is nice. Isabella Rossellini is back with his kid in a garden, but then he films these flowers in the end, and the
I don't
flowers are
remember that.
clearly artificial flowers. So that's fantastic. Well, everything is okay. She's happy again. Everything is sober, but that's artificial. So that's we've just showing the flower. He said, "Oh, that's not the story. That's not the true story. That's just a facade. Much more is going on there." Yeah, great movie. That was a great
I wa
session in homage of David Lynch. Huh?
Yeah, it's a little honest homage,
Yeah.
no,
Homage.
homage.
Homage. Yeah. But
It's too
it was very
similar
fun to
to
do.
Portuguese.
It's too similar, yeah. But it was very fun to do. Uh,
Yes,
yeah. So if you liked this video, gives us our thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to see Blue Velvet in the official version of the movie. Buy the movie, buy the soundtrack. Give some gifts for yourself. And so that was one more We-MNF session. Bye.
but that's all, folks. Bye.